What's up, YouTube? Dark Lord Diablos here, and to run about our bevy of CCC servants coming in the next event that will either be on the 23rd or May 1st. I'm filming this before the live stream event happening at SakuraCon, and ironically, for today, we were looking at the final Sakura Face Burr servant we're getting in the gacha. I have not reviewed BB yet. I probably won't review BB. Yes, I'm being mean. Whatever. And today's servant that we're going to look at is the Fistful of Armor, the boobs that literally drag you into oblivion, Passionlip. She is a 4-star Alter Ego class servant. Now I need to remind you how much I love this particular class. Really look at all the advantage she has. Anyway, she has 1 quick that hits 4 times, 1 arts that hits 3 times, 3 busters that hit 1 time, with an extra that hits 5. Sadly, out of all the egos, she draws the short straw. But that does not make her bad at all. It's just her playstyle is kinda niche. And to be fair, no servants are really bad except for one out-of-place sister-in-law. But sadly, she does fall short compared to the other Alter Ego servants. She has the 6th highest attack rating of all the 4 stars, which is 10,299, with an HP of 10,901. Those stats go up pretty significantly when grailed. She has a star absorption of 97, with a star generation of 9.9, an MP charge of attack rating 0.77, and an MP charge defense rating of 4%. Her death rate is 35%, and her alignments are lawful neutral. Fun fact, all the Sakura Face servants, or the Sakura 5, fall under a lawful alignment. Even that annoying moon cancer BB. Normally, with an attack stat high like that, her HP will be low. As you see, her MP, attack, and defense are kind of alluding to her playstyle a bit. You want to have her MP completely charged and her HP as low as possible for her to make big damage. Sounds familiar to a certain summer servant we got last summer? Ironically, they both have meteor-sized boobs, if you know what I mean. Sadly, for this cute Sakura Face, her mother made her into a masochistic servant. So I wonder what aspects of BB do you take after Passionlip. But before you start bullying Passionlip, you sick bastard, you must know, she hates fighting. Like, extremely hates fighting, that BB programmed it that every time she makes herself known, people will just automatically attack her. And this is manifested into her 2nd skill, Masochistic Constitution A, a skill that draws attention from all enemies for herself for 1 turn and increases her own defenses by 10% at level 1 and 30% at level 10. Later on in Interlude, if her own HP is less than 50%, increase her own attack based on level and remaining HP for 3 turns, with the attack depending on level and HP. So, yeah, this skill is one of her bread and butters. Basically, what this means after Interlude is the less HP she has, the more damage output she breaks out. She doesn't get this till the Interlude, and I don't really know when that's going to happen. The other skill you might want to focus on is Breast Valley A. This is the reference that her side of her cleavage leads to a pocket dimension. Not even joking. Her assets are so big that if she hugs you with her unremovable claws, being clawed up is the last thing you gotta worry about, my friend. But to some people, that might actually be heaven. Hint, cough, cough. This skill reduces own damage taken for 3 turns for 5 turns, culminating at a 1,000 is maxed, so you want to keep her alive to attack for her 3 turns, and it also grants debuff self-immunity. Now, you want to pop this off before you activate her final skill, which is called Trash and Crash EX. It increases his own attack for 3 turns, invincibility appears, ignore invincibility for 3 turns, debuff ends the power-up, 10% chance to instant enemy, and attacking for 1 turn, 1 time for 3 turns. Increases her own defense by 1 with a self-stun for herself for 1 turn. You really want to use this right after you use the first skill. It gives her damage, that defense increase, and if you use it before her or after you activate her first passive active skill, you pretty much kind of get rid of that demerit of the paralyzation. Apparently, both the alter egos that were created by BB have these demerits that are in place because of lore reasons. But you know what we have is what we're going to have to deal with. Now all this defense increasing and attack increasing is for what? Well, her AO Buster MP Noble Phantasm.
私まだわからないけどこの気持ちにちゃんと向き合うって決めたからいってリニューヒルでロマンシア
Asm Brihilder's Romantica, or even if Death does us apart, is the other name for it. It is a rate classification type hit anti-unit buster, deals effect damage to all enemies, depends on MP level, 500% overcharge, and recovers 500 party on overcharge. I believe that is when you get the strengthening quest, is when the HP increase happens. I'm just going off my notes, but if not, the correct information will be on screen. You want to use her as a tank, like a literal tank. That's how she's built for. If you want to look at her as a servant, the best way to look at her as is a busterfied, boobified version of St. George, without the gimmick of the Dragon Slayer gimmick and more of the masochistic gimmick from her profile. So, one of the best teams that I can possibly team her up with. For a whale option, we're going for the whale first, 2 Merlins. Not only does she help with the fact that she has low MP gain and no skill to self-charge her own MP, Merlin, despite the memes, will really help her in that regard. The only reason why I say double Merlin is, like I said, this is more of a whale option. If you don't have a Merlin to make this team, you can borrow one of your friends and either have it a Ketz or a Waver to help with the MP damage. Well, the MP gain. Not only that, use her defensive skills along with Waver's own defensive skill. She'll be practically unkillable, so you can basically have all the little monsters or whatever you're facing beat her up, and she hardly taking any damage. But then again, why would you bully this precious little thing? Now, you can also team her up with Quetz and Banana for more better offensive team. As a free-to-play option, you can use Mosh to be an extra tank to take off the damage from Passionlip to Mosh. St. George for the same reasons, Shakespeare for the Buster increase, and of course Hans. See recommendations I can have for her. Limited over 0 for Buster increase, Golden Sumo, because, you know, Golden Sumo, First Sunrise, Threefold Barrier, and Ellie-chan's Adventure. These are all Buster increase CEs, that also grant, especially in the case of Ellie's First Sunrise, increase MP charge, or added benefit effects that will help Passionlip out in the long run. All in all, for our dear servant Passionlip, should you roll for her? Yes, for the simple fact she is a alter ego class, and you won't be able to get a free alter ego class until the end of this year, in October, when the new Halloween event comes around. That makes her a really good option if you don't manage to pick up Melt or her. And her playstyle brings a unique style that I was hoping would be added in the game. For my first summer servant, I did get Bonnie and Mary, and their playstyle seems a little bit too niche even for me, and we're talking about the guy who built a all-instant death team just for shits and giggles and realized what a horrible mistake it was. And not only that, why wouldn't you want to pick her up? She is too adorable, and besides, we need every excuse to keep her away from her abusive mother. That is it for our dear Passionlip, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This one was kind of a quick one than normal, and I will see you next time. Ciao. Grease, let's go. We have no time to deal with this fucking nonsense.
But the Top Idol Pacifica merch is on sale 50% on all. I just need to get the grade 4 Figma figure. I must have the Twinkle Happiness.
Look, we don't have time to sit here and deal with your damn habit. You shouldn't even went to one concert. Now you want to buy everything with a face on it. We need to get going before
hello, Senpai.
Shit.
Ouch!
So, baby, how long has it been? 2? 3 years?
It has been 5.
5
long years since you locked me up.
Well, you seem to be looking good. You look less evil and more, yandere than normal.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Senpai. Now hand over the moon cell.
The thing is, I don't have it, so there's no reason for you to be here.
He lies! Diablos has been making me work on it for 3 weeks.
Damn it, Grease, why?
Well, because you never got me my oil.
I never will because of this.
Are you going to hand it over, or am I going to have to take it from you?
Oh no, you know exactly how this is going. This will not be easy on you, even if you might have class advantage.
Oh, you won't be fighting me. Passionlip, please grab the moon cell, and if Senpai resists, do what you have to do. I can always recreate him with the moon cell later on.
Yes, mother!
You didn't think I would become prepared for this, BB? Grease, now!
Yes! My time has come! Boom! Get off me, you stinking robot! Hey, that's robophobic.
So what? You've had a plan for that big-chested idiot? You still have to deal with me!
No, I don't.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. He can still do that?